Let's see if this works. I hope it does. I don't know why that does, why it did that, but in any event, I'm back. One of the things I was trying to explain to a lot of great folks like yourself is the fact that what we consider to be important really doesn't matter. Carla asked a very good question. Who runs this question? Oh my God. Who runs this story? Who runs this country? Who runs the world? That's one of the most fascinating questions there is. We've been talking about this for the longest time, and I think a lot of us believe that we kind of sort of know, but we really don't. And I will tell you that I think we are run by a globalist cabal, and it's called the shadow government. And the shadow government runs our country. The shadow government is this group of people, and they represent folks you can guess, a conglomeration, but they kind of run the world. And they let the president and they let us run certain things whenever we want. Whenever we're able to do it, they let us run our stuff. That's what they do. And that's what's important. So we can argue this point, but does Israel have an impact on us? Of course it does. My God, of course. How can you not think so? How could anybody not think that Israel had a real important control or say over our destiny? Does that bother you? Does it really bother you? Seriously. Because if it bothers you, you should have been bothered from the beginning of time. Because who runs the government? There's also intel agencies. They run the government. You want to let that upset you as well? Do you think anything is the way it is? Do you honestly, seriously, really, truly, honestly believe that anything is what you think it is? Do you really think so? Mr. Smith goes to Washington and all this kind of jazz? No. But look, what are we going to do? This is the way it is. Sorry. But I want to say something. We have to think about what matters to us. And we have to ask ourselves a question. What is it that we worry about? And I'm telling you, when it comes to the usual suspects, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Ukraine, Israel, America doesn't care about them. People voted for Donald Trump because they loved him. People voted for him because they liked him. People voted for Donald Trump because he just is the way he is. Period. End of discussion. And we can argue all we want on this. And as I was telling somebody today, this pain in the ass, he says, don't you understand that Israel and AIPAC? How many people do you think know what AIPAC is? Seriously, help me with this. How many people do you think really, honest to God, know what AIPAC is? Do you think anybody does? Miriam Adelson? Come on. Who controls your life more than anybody else? Tell me right now. Who? Who? Big tech. Big tech does. Big tech. Big tech, big tech, big tech, big tech. And it's going to be, listen to what I'm saying, AI. Do you know there is one company that is putting out 3,000 hours of AI talk programming. Did you hear what I just said? Did you hear what I just said? They put out 3,000. Mrs. L sent me this story, and I cannot believe it to this